In Melbourne, Australia, Coco Gauff's improved forehand and serve let her down during the worst possible time at the Australian Open. She kept making unforced errors, double faults, and lost break points. She often responded with a hand on her face or a smack on her thigh. All these mistakes ended Gauff's winning streak of 13 matches from last season and her journey in Melbourne Park at the quarterfinals. She struggled to get the upper hand on a hot afternoon in Rod Laver Arena and was eventually defeated by Spain's Paula Badosa, ranked 11th, with a score of 7-5, 6-4. Gauff, 20, came to Australia with high hopes of winning her second Grand Slam title. Her game had improved after making changes to her coaching team and her techniques following a disappointing end to her title defense at the U.S. Open in September. Despite the loss, Gauff remains positive about her performance and sees it as a stepping stone towards improvement. She feels she's on the right track, and even though she lost the match, she believes she's moving in an upward direction. Coming into the match, Gauff had an unbeaten record in 2025. She also won her last 4 matches of the previous season, clinching the trophy at the WTA Finals in November. But she acknowledged there's still a lot to work on. However, Badosa, who had never won a Grand Slam quarterfinal before, is now advancing to her first Grand Slam semifinal at the age of 27. Badosa kept the pressure on Gauff, who struggled to display her best skills. Gauff made 41 unforced errors, including 6 double faults and 28 missed forehands. She also had to deal with 10 break points and lost 4 of her 11 service games. Badosa ended the quarterfinal with a forehand winner, a moment that left her overwhelmed with emotion. This was a significant moment for her, having reached a career-best ranking of number 2 in 2022, only to suffer a severe back injury that made her reconsider her tennis career. Badosa will next face either number 1 Aryna Sabalenka, the 2-time defending champion in Melbourne, or number 27 Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova, the runner-up at the 2021 French Open. In other news, Novak Djokovic is aiming for his 11th Australian Open trophy and a record 25th Grand Slam singles title against Carlos Alcaraz in the men's quarterfinals. Meanwhile, the day's other men's quarterfinal was between number 2 Alexander Zverev and number 12 Tommy Paul.